Self-control is not a luxury, it is a necessity. The Stoics knew, without it, no success brings peace. They gave us practical steps, clear, real, unshakable, in a world full of impulse and distraction. Their wisdom remains vital. True freedom is not doing whatever you want. Real freedom is choosing the right response, no matter what. Today, we explore that power, the path of the Stoic. And in this video, you're going to learn how to walk it step by step. This is not a highlight reel, it's a training ground, if that's what you came for. Subscribe now, because this channel is built for the few who choose the disciplined life, and the journey starts here. Clear blocks we build, one by one. Ready? Let's begin. Number 1. Perception. All external events are neutral. Only our interpretation creates reaction. Marcus Aurelius said pain comes from our judgment, not the event. If we misinterpret, we overreact. A rude comment becomes an attack. A delay feels catastrophic. Emotions rise from meaning, not facts. The Stoic learns to pause, observe before judging. What really happened? What part is under my control? Then choose response. Seneca taught nightly review. What calm moments did I lose? Where did emotion take over? Reflect, learn next time. The trigger has less power. Pause is not slow, is clarity, it is strength. Perception becomes power. Number 2. Desire and aversion. Epictetus taught, know what is in your control and what is not. Desire pulls us toward outcomes we cannot guarantee. Aversion drags us away from discomfort. When we desire result, we suffer if it fails. When we fear pain, we avoid growth. Stoic choice. Focus desire on effort, not outcome. Love process over reward. Let result be neutral. Desire excellence in your action. Detach from approval, status, or praise. They are outside. Your rules. Aversion is natural, but unchecked. Fear becomes limiting. Meet discomfort as teacher. Hardship strengthens character. Choose discomfort over ease, process over outcome. This shift creates calm. Number 3. Discipline of assent. Every thought is a suggestion, not every story in your head is truth. Epictetus called this discipline of assent. When we feel offended, don't yield instantly. Stoic. Is this interpretation accurate? Am I projecting? Is this helpful? Are my assumptions tested? Pause. This breath of pause is where reason acts. Habits like deep breath, walk before reply, they matter. They build a mental filter. They prevent false impressions from ruling you. Each time you question a thought, your mind grows stronger. Little by little, control returns. This is where real self-control begins. Number 4. Emotional endurance. Pain, fear, grief, they're not enemies. They signal. Stoics don't ignore emotion, they endure it. Remain present while discomfort passes. Seneca, the soul is strengthened by struggle. Resistance builds resilience. Preparation matters. Marcus mentally rehearsed challenges, rudeness, dishonesty. Delay not to expect failure, but to armor the mind. When hard moments come, they feel familiar. You don't react, they do. You observe. This endurance isn't dramatic, it's quiet strength. It builds inner calm, one breath at a time, one step at a time. Number 5. Power of delayed action. Reaction is automatic. Response is chosen. Stoics delay action until reason is ready. Epictetus. Count before speaking in anger. The pause does not eliminate feeling, it reduces its momentum. In that space, ask, what aligns with my character? What will I desire in hindsight? Hold your words, hold your impulse. Choose clarity over rush. This delay builds integrity, protects your relationships. It guards your reputation. It saves regret. Walking slowly but surely. The Stoic stays in control. Number 6. Attention as a your mind looks, life aligns. Attention is not a habit, it's a choice. What you focus on, you become. Stoics guard attention like treasure. Don't let distractions shape you. Ask, Is this useful? Does this deepen me? Does this support peace, growth, clarity? If not, to let it go. Fill your mind with wisdom, silence, presence. Limit feeds of chaos and noise. Protect your inner space. Build your self-control by choosing what deserves attention. Number 7. Rituals of self-governance. Discipline is built, not waited for. Routines shape the mind. Marcus began mornings by preparing. Seneca reflected at night. Simple rhythms anchor the inner life. Morning, set intention. Midday, pause and check alignment. Evening, review wins, failures, lessons. No grand ceremony needed. Simple habits form structure. They build mental order in chaotic days. Rituals teach you who you are becoming. Number 8. Boundaries build strength. Self-control isn't just what you do, it is what you refuse. Boundaries are deliberate limits. They define the shape of your life. Say no to distraction. Protect, focus, energy, peace. Set limits with clarity, out of fear. But discipline, notice activities draining effort. Refuse them. Boundaries guard character. They let you show up on your terms. They protect space to practice virtue. Number 9. Choosing the harder path. Ease is often the enemy of growth. Stoics don't chase comfort. They walk into resistance. Hard choices sharpen us. Say no when easy feels good. Waking early, speaking truth, holding integrity when no one's watching. These are reps in the gym. Each one builds strength. These choices feel hard at first. Over time, they become alignment. Your default path becomes the harder one that builds resilience, that builds character. Number 10. Self-control is daily work. There is no finish line. Self-control is not a trophy. It's a daily fight. Every decision matters. Will you choose the easy way or the principled way? Stoics expect slip-ups. They don't expect perfection. They return to the path. They learn from failure. They build persistence in reflection. They regain clarity in repetition. They gain power. This discipline takes form in small moments. A delayed reply, a breath before response, a reflection at day's end. These small acts vote for mastery. Over years, they build a stable mind. They build a disciplined life. Self-control is not about eliminating emotion. It is about managing it, choosing integrity over comfort, growth over ease, principle over impulse. The Stoic way is not for the faint. It is for those who choose strength over comfort, not fame, not fortune, not external power, but inner peace, in control, at rest, in the storms of life. These 10 chapters are your building blocks. Perception, desire, control, discipline, emotional endurance, delayed, action, attention, mastery. Daily rhythm. Boundaries, choosing challenge, daily work. Practice these. Every day you will grow, you will master, you will become the calm, clear, disciplined man Scripture and nature saw you could be. Start today. Pause, reflect, choose better, walk the path. The power of self-control is yours. The Stoics lived it, and so can you. Music fades. Every day is a test. Not dramatic, not loud, just quiet choices. What will you give your attention to? Will you control the impulse or let it control you? Will you speak from wisdom or emotion? Will you repeat the cycle or change the pattern? This is the work, not for show, not for likes, but for freedom, real freedom, from urges, from anger, from laziness, from weakness. That freedom is bought with discipline. The Stoics never promised ease. They promised strength, not from muscles but from mind, not from avoidance, but from endurance, not from noise but from stillness. They knew life brings storms, but the man trained in self-control walks through storms with his eyes open. He does not flinch, he does not run, he stands. Not because he feels nothing, but because he is led by something deeper. This world needs men of restraint, men who don't fold under pressure, men who don't blame others, men who take full ownership of what they think, say, and do. Not perfect, but practiced. This practice is rare, but it is possible, and it begins the moment you decide. Tomorrow, you will wake, and it begins again. The pull of distraction, the pressure to react, the cravings, the fears, the old stories, they will come, but you are not powerless. You have tools, you have perspective, you have rituals, you have choice. Choose deliberately, choose discipline, choose the harder path not to suffer, but to master yourself. You don't need applause, you need order. You don't need to feel ready. You need to begin and begin again. This is not about perfection, it's about progress. One pause, one breath, one better choice. Stack them, day by day. That is the path. That is self-control. Remember, every moment is a vote. Every vote builds the man you are becoming. Cast your vote for mastery. Cast it again. Tomorrow, and again the next day. You are not here to drift. You are here to lead. Yourself lead with calm. Lead with clarity. Lead with control. That is the Stoic way, and it begins now. If this message moved something in you, don't let it fade. Subscribe for more. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Comment below. I choose self-control, because sometimes saying it out loud is the first act of power.